Wow. Wow. Wow.
I mean, honestly, if you don't know at this point, then what have you been doing?
Dad, please respond. Voltron is coming. Hold on.
How is he gonna respond? He hasn't been responding so far, so what variable has changed?
Katie, is that you?
Dad, it's...
Huh? Why hadn't he been responding?
Sendak has invaded the planet. He's taken over Earth.
I think they got that from the distress signal.
If he finds out that Voltron is here, he'll threaten the people of Earth in exchange for the Lions.
And so, I don't see the point in negotiating when you have the bigger guns. Most of humanity is already dead, so there's really only one place for Sendak to threaten them with, a place that is easily defendable.
Triangulating position for broadcast. Sending interference.
So you all have the capability to do that, but haven't used it until now?
Paladins, we blocked the patrol's transmission. You're clear. Roger that. Let's take him out.
Why didn't you all just take them out quickly before they could even think about sending a message?
Wait, don't destroy that ship. We might need it. I've got an idea. We can't fly our Lions to Earth without being spotted. So they'll have to stay here, on this moon and Saturn's rings, which should keep them hidden from Sendak's radar.
All the while, that ship has flown back to the fleet and told Sendak that Voltron is here.
We'll fly in another...
Huh? When did they catch that ship? The last we saw of it, it got away. Also, what happened to the pilot? Did he bail out in space? I am puzzled.
I hope the mice in Kaltenegger aren't too frightened without us.
I'm pretty sure Kaltenegger forgot you all existed, just like you did for a while there. Yes, this one random ship flying completely out of order and that isn't stationed where it's supposed to be isn't suspicious at all.
We're entering Earth's atmosphere. This is weird. This is almost exactly how we left Earth, crammed in the cockpit of the Blue Lion.
But now with more people and less space and not in a cockpit at all.
We're overweight. I'm losing altitude. Brace for impact.
Wait, what? That advanced alien ship can't take extra weight and be fine? What does it have a cargo area for if it literally can't hold anything more than the pilot? They skipped over the landing scene because it didn't happen and they're all dead. Also, how nice of Sendak not to check up on the crashed Galra ship. It's like he's just used to having horrible pilots that die from nothing all the time. So, they're literally just standing out in the open right now. No attempts to not be seen at all.
This is Platte City. It's about a half an hour from the garrison.
Thanks, hunk. That information does us any good.
Whoa. I can't believe this is all that's left of it.
What? Lance acts like he hasn't witnessed hundreds or maybe even thousands of Galran attacks on planets and the destruction they cause.
We need to get to the garrison. Stay together. Let's move quick and quiet.
Oh, I thought they were going to split up and move slowly and loudly. Jesus, it wasn't a zombie apocalypse. There's no way that bear is still intact. Also, who drives with a bear in the front seat of the car? Or was it the bear who was driving? Okay, so here's a sin for the show writers. So this whole planet doesn't feel like Earth because 1, we didn't spend much time on Earth at all, and 2, because there's nothing that differentiates it from any of the alien civilizations in space. So as the Paladins walk through this wasteland that was once their home, we as an audience can't really feel the emotion that would come from our home being in ruins because there is nothing that makes it feel like home. No tattered up ads or anything that would make us feel like this is Earth.
I'll distract it. You take the shot. Don't miss.
Aw, look at that cute Clance Ah, shit, I'm being infected. Gotta love how they just stop shooting once the target is out in the open. Hey, that one wasn't even going after anybody. It was minding its own business.
I wonder how many of these things they have around here.
And I wonder why none of them are connected to a mainframe that tells Sendak that Voltron is totally back. It almost makes you wonder why they're here at all.
Looks like we've got 4 more headed our way.
If by headed your way you mean literally right in front of you, then yes. Also, so they can communicate with each other to say that there's an enemy there, but they can't tell Sendak that Voltron is on Earth? Am I clear on that? Cool, gotcha.
It's not drones. Look.
Oh, well shit, how didn't Paige detect those guys? Also, so now Voltron is definitely caught, right? Right? I'm just as puzzled as Hunk right now. That robot didn't want to shoot, he wanted him. My lord.
Stay down, we got this!
So now their weapons work on the robots? Okay, nice consistency.
I had it!
You had it with what? You have a sword, my guy. This shot of the vehicles approaching the entrance gives off a vibe that something will stop them from getting to the entrance. The fact that nothing happens is a sin because it gets my hopes up. So even at the brink of extinction, they still found time to go get that abomination of a pet? What kind of Olympics was Paige training for to pull off that jump?
Lance! Uncle Lance!
Uncle Lance? Damn, I knew Veronica had been getting busy, but geez, I didn't think she was getting that busy.
Hey, Hunk.
So was that Hunk's child, or does this family just have a strict dress code?
My family? We'll get them back soon.
Assuming they made it, which shouldn't be likely, but of course they'll be alive because why not?
Officer Shirogane, it's great to see you again. My apologies for throwing you in quarantine.
Oh yeah, I guess Iverson was the only important person in Shiro's life.
You were just following orders, as any good soldier would.
Well, he was following protocol, not any specific orders.
Your technology has been instrumental in defending this small corner of Earth.
Is Iverson a flat earther because round things don't have corners? Also, you don't describe one base as a part of a whole planet.
And Cadet, I owe you an apology as well. I've heard about all you've done. I was wrong about you.
Not really, he was still a piece of shit throughout it all.
Ah, and who's this little fella?
Yes, treat the obviously alien creature like it's a normal Earth dog. That makes sense. Hell, for all you know, he could have been a conscious thinking being and you just belittled him by referring to him like he was a pet.
But be careful, if you touch it, it could zap you to a different universe.
I wouldn't call teleporting you to a different close range area zapping to another universe, but semantics, I guess.
Seriously.
Seriously?
Adam.
Who?
It's because of them that Earth still has a chance.
Well, not exactly. They kind of just got, wasted.
We're slowly being suffocated.
No one else is putting up a fight against Senda.
Hey, wait, why did everyone change clothes?
Why don't we bring more people into this base?
Didn't they already mention that supplies were low? Jesus, Hunk, listen every once in a while.
And your CO said it was too dangerous.
Officer Griffin, that's enough.
Yeah, Griffin, no one asks for your opinion.
We all have family out there, but we have to weigh our options. We can't lose 10 people to save 12.
Well, mathematically speaking, you would have gained 2 people even if all the extraction team died. So you in fact could do that.
The universe needs the lions.
So does Earth.
Did she just imply that Earth exists outside of the universe?
I agree with the Admiral. Earth has been nearly destroyed. Countless citizens have been lost.
Who the hell are you? Also, Sindak destroyed Earth before, during, and after learning you all didn't have the lions, so why would he stop after he gets them?
There's no negotiating with Sindak.
Maybe you should leave the matters of Earth to the people who live here.
Is she implying that they should then fly away with the lions and leave Earth alone since she wants to handle this on her own?
I know there's a way to defeat Sendak.
How? We barely know what we're up against. We need intelligence, and we just don't have it.
Does she forget that Voltron has been spending literally all of their non-filler episode time fighting the Galra? They have all the info you need. Hell, the flash drive that Pidge's dad brought with him had all the info you need. Also, how to beat the Galra is easy. Just blow up their ships. Duh.
Maybe we do. That information you downloaded from the Castle of Lions contains Sindak's memories.
How does that help?
I know this man didn't just ask how Sindak's memories would help in defeating Sindak. There's no way he's that dumb. It's literally not possible.
It might give us some insight into Sendak's plan. Alora, you're a genius!
It takes no genius to think of the clearly obvious. Did the show writers really think this was something smart? Seriously? Did they think that was a revelation of sorts? Also, how the hell haven't they already searched through Sindak's memories? When Pidge's dad made the whole PowerPoint presentation on the Galra, did he just not notice the file named Sindak's Memories? Also, I thought they failed to get all of his memories, especially after he got into Shiro's head and made him shoot him off into space. In fact, didn't they factory reset the castle after Sindak took control of the castle with his mind? So they shouldn't have any of Sindak's memories.
Afraid not. A ship like this might need 2 or 3 battleship-class Bullmare crystals.
Why? The castle only needed one, and this ship looks and sounds like it's either the same size or smaller than the castle. Allura isn't tech savvy, that's a whole lie.
Now you remember what to do.
Well, maybe if you opened your eyes, you can make sure he was doing the right thing. Wait, was that a racist joke? Nah.
Is everything okay in here?
Yeah.
What did Hunk just get sprayed by?
But it makes me miss my family more. I've never felt so alone and scared.
Shut up, Ben K. No one wants to hear your bullshit.
I never told you this, but of all the paladins, you're the one I'm most impressed by.
Because reasons.
It's no secret that you've always been the most scared, but you've never backed down. Never.
Well, he's never had a choice, so...
Alright, now we're hugging.
Thank you, Keith.
This just in. Heath is now canon. Come get your Heath t-shirts.
Where are you going?
I'm going to get my family.
Well, okay, Fat Pidge. Yes, let's do this in full paladin armor so we can stand out. That's the best way to sneak.
And you might be concerned with the blast from Sendak's automated low-orbit long-range blaster satellite that takes you out.
Well, it didn't take them out when they first got there, so it's not a problem. Also, were they just chilling in there waiting for someone to come and take a vehicle just so they can have this cute little moment?
What's your problem?
My problem is, I don't want to see our only hope for saving Earth get hurt. That's why we're coming with you.
And that's why I started off with an aggressive tone. Because my dramatic timing is on even in serious situations.
We're mimicking the way the Castle of Lions interacted with King Alfor's memories. Test it out.
Wait, and Allura knew how all that worked? She didn't even originally know that her father's hologram existed when she woke up from cryo-sleep.
Ask him a question.
Alright. What is your name?
I am Commander Sendak.
But how does he know when he's being addressed? Does he respond to anything that anyone says at any time around him?
Occupation.
Have you ever failed in overtaking a planet?
Tenacity and time conquer all foes.
That's not an answer to the question. That's basically like saying, I didn't lose, I'm just not fighting him anymore, and he will die of natural causes eventually, which will count as my victory.
If a planet refuses to give up, then we annihilate it. But only one planet has ever refused. Altea.
Well, that's not true. You destroyed Altea as revenge for Alfor destroying the Galaran home planet.
I'm sorry. I think I need a break.
Why? It's not like this is new news to you. Stop acting like a little puss. Also, they didn't learn anything they didn't already know from this hologram.
Okay, now what?
Now we wait.
I guess he was talking to the audience too, because now we're being hit with more useless Hunk flashbacks.
I hate waiting.
But waiting's the best part. It's the time we get to spend together.
You got to spend time together preparing the whole thing. Waiting is just time doing nothing. That's gotta be the most awkward time for a group hug with Amazonians. So why don't the robots check the holes? Seems like that would be a pretty obvious thing to do.
I see movement.
He says as everyone stands completely still.
Don't worry. You just need to hang on a little longer. We're gonna get you out.
Wait, so if Hunk was the one looking through the binoculars the whole time, then how did Keith manage to see any movement? Does he just have naturally zooming and enhancing eyes? Oh my god, I'm getting a phone call. Pause the recording, please. Alright, now, where was I?